Uh-oh. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Lakeshore Pack, where there's a cougar attacking us. Nope, you stay away. You stay away. You're not taking Martin again. He's already in the den. Now you better get out of here. That's right, you better run. Oh, goodness. I've just been spending some time with Stream, who's currently sick. We did have to sleep, but I do want Hope to come with us here because I want to make sure we go get food. It's always wise to do that when we have a carcass nearby, and we happen to have one that's very nearby. Also, Maple is currently injured. She has a minor jaw injury, which is not terrible, but we're trying to rest it off so that it doesn't... Okay, but the stranger wolves ain't gonna let us do that, are they? Of course they're not. Yet, this is not your carcass, this is for us. Alright, we're gonna eat. I'm gonna actually take Hope with us because that's not good. And we kinda need to deal with it. We can't really wait on that one because that's a problem. That means there could be stranger wolves coming. Oh, would you look at that? I smell Prospect Peak. We're gonna just dip over here. We'll probably try to mark this scent post, but I highly suspect, how quickly is that going down? It's going down fairly fast, so yeah, I definitely think they're claiming that. We may have a fight on our hands, but I do want to make sure that we boost this up too, so that they don't get any funny ideas about coming down here as well. Okay, where are these heckers? They're right up here by the look of it. I don't know if we still have a scent post or if we're going to have to put one back in. I sure hope that we still have one because that's going to make this loads easier. It looks like we do. Good. Let's mark over this so that they can't keep claiming it, but look how strong those scents are. There's definitely wolves like right here. This is still female dispersals. There's definitely Prospect Peak wolves around here. There's also a straw hat apparently, but they're right up here by the smell of it. Where'd you go? Oh, I hear him. Get out! Get out! This is our territory. Who is this? 3M and... I can't tell. Where do they go? They went off this way? Nope, this is their old trail. They went down here. Who is this? 3M and 2M. Okay, y'all can stay the heck out of my territory. Thank you very much. Alright, well we have made it back to the den here. Hopefully the pups are alright. Stream is down to 35, which is not ideal, so we'll spend a little bit more time with her. We will have to sleep soon again. Oh, I hope she'll be alright through it. The last sickness was not a good one. We actually did lose a pup to illness already this litter. But man, the thing that's even been definitely a larger impact than I was sure it would be was the injuries, because I think we've had one pretty much, like, we didn't have any of the first episode, but I think we've had one almost constantly. We seem to acquire a new one as soon as we lose an old one. Either that or if we're not injured, then Hope is injured. So that's definitely having an impact on the gameplay. And I think that's good, but it's also incredibly scary with a series like this. It adds a new challenge, and it's really no joke. So we're going to try to rest ourselves up as well. We're going to spend some time with Stream, and then we will try to eventually here sleep off the rest of the night. Oh. Okay. I was going to say the outlook for Stream is a lot worse. I hope at some point we get a different sound for the injury recovery, because I'm so used to that being the pup recovery sound that it gets my hopes up every time. But although it's a good thing Maple is recovering, it's not such good news for Stream. Now I am going to send these guys back in the den again, just very, very briefly, because I want to make sure we go eat the rest of that carcass before it goes away. So we're just going to run over here, we're going to get food, and we're going to run right back. And then we're going to spend as much time with Stream as we can and hope she recovers. Oh, you guys, things are not looking good. We've been staying here with Stream, but unfortunately she's down to 2% health. And although it's not impossible that she'll recover, we have had pups that have. It definitely does not seem very likely. the illnesses this year have been particularly bad ones. Is that just a hair? I think so. And it doesn't seem like it bodes well for her. Sometimes there's not a lot you can do, and unfortunately, as much as I wish we could have been able to stay back and spend the whole time with her, there was a lot of pressing things that came up that we needed to deal with, so we didn't have stranger wolves continuing to attack and putting everyone at risk. Oh, I'm sorry, stream. Yeah, sometimes it's not an easy life for these wolves, and it's certainly not in nature either. There's a lot of hazards that they face in their day-to-day lives. Really? On 1%? Well, y'all, I guess wolves get their share of miracles, too. That said, I'm gonna woof you guys in the den before something shows up to cause a problem, and to change that, oh my goodness. It's not every day that you see a recovery like that. Now, I'm kind of torn because we do have things we need to do. We do need to go mark this territory. We also will probably want to move dens soon. The flea load isn't terrible. It's only 43% right now. But we do want to probably start to move closer, although maybe we'll try to do that as close to the actual move as we can. The pups are up to 11 pounds about right now, so we'll maybe try to do that the next time because that's less chance for eagle attacks. I think I am going to bring Hope with me, though, just because it's going to be better to have the pups in the den right now. Because Stream is so low health, she's very at risk to cougars or bears or anything like that that could come by and try to snatch a pup. There's beavers over here, but I'm not going to mess around with them. They smelled us anyway. The wind's from the wrong direction. I'm very done with hunting beavers, y'all. We had too many issues with it last time, and with the injury system, it's not worth the risk. We're just going to stick to low health elk, and then the calves and fawns come spring and summer. Alright, we have made it back to the den. I'm happy to report that Stream is up to 14% health. But that said, we should still feed these guys and then get some rest, mostly so that Stream has more chance to recover, but also so that we have the chance to recover our energy here. So we're gonna do that. We're getting a lot closer to leaving for the rendezvous as well. We're up to almost 12 pounds, 11 pounds for Brooke there. So probably by the end of the episode, we will hit 12 pounds, and that means we need to start looking at moving to the other den, but I don't think we're gonna do that this time. I think we're gonna wait just a little bit longer because the flea load is still tolerable. So I'm gonna play with these guys, we'll hang out for a little bit, and then we will get some sleep. Okay, dawn is here. The snow's just fading from the trees. We're gonna woof the pups in the grass before, or not in the grass yet, not yet, in the den before Cougar grabs them because they're pretty hungry. We had a pretty long nap, but Stream's up to 67% health, and Brooke is almost exactly up to 12 pounds. However, we need to hunt, and we also have a lot of territory to mark. We can probably start to let some of this decay without it being too big of an issue, but the rest we should probably buff up. So I'm actually gonna whine to see if... Oh, Hope has the same idea, it looks like. Alright, let's go then. See if we can find an elk herd over here, see if we can do a hunt, and maybe buff up some of that territory so it doesn't drain too far. Well, I'm smelling stranger wolves by this elk herd, so that's a little bit concerning. I don't know where the herd actually is, somewhere over here I think, but I'm hoping that doesn't mean that they've gone all the way into stranger wolf territory, because we are kind of coming up on that. I guess if we run through an area that needs marking, we can mark it, there's no harm in that, but we don't have to worry quite as intensely about this. Oh, we might. If we don't find this herd soon, I think I'm gonna turn and look the other direction, just to avoid... Okay, those are dispersals. There's a den here. That's fine. if we don't find this before we cross into stranger territory, which I don't think we're actually gonna double back this way and look for some of the herds that live up here, because there's usually 1 or 2 around here that aren't in stranger wolf territory, and I just don't want to take the risk of doing a hunt, especially when we can smell the strangers are right there, because that's what led to that one really bad situation where we couldn't regain health, we couldn't feed the pups, I think that was the only incident we've ever had where pups actually starved. I don't really want to repeat of that, so I'm very determined not to hunt in stranger wolf territory unless we actually have to and have no other choice. Oh, lo and behold, there is an elk herd scent headed right up this way. That's very handy. Oh, nope, it's not. Never mind. There were just some that had turned around. It actually goes down this way, which is actually even closer to our den than I thought. Oh yeah, they're right over here. Okay, that's handy. That's really handy. We'll have to come back for the scent post, but we can maybe actually send Hope back before we do that too, which would actually be kind of ideal. Oh, here's the scent, or not the scent post, here's the elk herd, sorry. I was smelling bear scent and hearing music on the way, so I got my words a little slipped up there. Are any of you gonna turn? Which one of you is gonna turn? Somebody will. Is it you? Nope. It might be this one, actually. Oh, it is this one. Okay, good. I hope. Let's go ahead and get her. We should be able to bring her down here. Ideally. We'll watch out. Oh, let's get her while she's here. Yeah, she is quite low as well. All right, Hope's gotten a bite. Oop, he got kicked off too, though. Ooh, this is not good. We do not much have... Great. Love to see it. Yeah, we're getting an injury practically every hunt that we take here. Our overall health isn't that low, but man... Yeah, we just keep getting them. All right, well, let's howl here. Those front kicks are really brutal. It's often jaw kicks from that as well, jaw injuries. So once again, we have that lowered strength, which fortunately, Maple's not a wolf who often relies on her strength, but it's still a major pain, and we now have to be very careful once again to avoid taking a worse injury. Alright, we made it back to the den. We actually got to mark a good bit of territory. We cleaned up over here. There's some that are starting to fade now. We can probably reinforce that the next day. But we also cleaned up down here. I'm not going to worry too much about those because if we show the dens, we'll be moving first to this one and then we'll be moving to a rendezvous site in this hex. So we don't really have to worry so much about that right now. We just need them to hold on for a little bit longer. But the pups are up to over 12 pounds now, almost 13 for some of them. So I don't think we're going to have to worry for too much longer about this. But with that said, it has been quite the day, and I'm very thankful that stream ended up being alright. But I think we are going to go ahead and leave this here for today because it is getting to be about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.